Previously on Coach Greg.
Your arms look very beautiful.
Thank you, man. As do yours. As do yours.
He's saying he's doing partial reps all the time, that he doesn't care about the long length partials. This man, he has the most incredible physique on the planet right now. Coach Greg, in today's video, Larry plans to move to Russia to train with Smaev for 1 month to prepare him for competition. He's wanting him to train together. Remember, he's gone to Russia to meet this man, and he's been mesmerized. Remember, Smaev said he had beautiful biceps, that the peaks were similar to his. Larry can't believe his physique, and you know how bodybuilding, it isn't gay. It's not gay at all, but yet we want to move to be close to men we admire whose physiques are pretty and beautiful so that we can be around them every single day. But it's not gay. It's just bodybuilding.
If I compete with you, would you prepare with me? We can train together. I'll move. If you agree, I'll move here for 1 month.
In which sport?
As you like. It could be arm wrestling, powerlifting. If you do powerlifting, 100% I come. 100%.
He either wants to coach him for powerlifting, bodybuilding, arm wrestling. I mean, does it really matter? Smaev, it's money. Larry needs to get this guy to join his team. I mean, Chris Bumstead tried to get Larry Wheels to join Team Bumstead, but Larry is a man on his own. He's, what is it called when you're a man on your own? He's not an alpha. He's not a beta. He's a, I forget.
My most popular videos is when I was in Iceland with Halfcore.
Oh, I see.
For 2 months.
Yes.
I want to reproduce that environment and training with you.
And so Larry's saying, look, the #1 videos I produced were when I was training with Half Thor in Ireland. We were training together for similar competitions, and I just need to live and train and work out with you. People would follow that every single day. He could have day 1 training with Smaev, day 2, day 3. He could document how many partial reps of curls you're doing, one-arm chin-ups, arm wrestling, bench pressing, squats, you name it. The people, they want to see it. I know I'm speaking for everyone. Make it happen already.
As you know, where I work, it's very difficult. Yes, close city, close factory, and close institute.
Nobody can come inside.
No, and in every place you need some special card.
What kind of job does Smaev actually have? It's this closed fortress to get in. You need to have a special card to get out. You can't bring anyone in. He can't talk about exactly what he does. Bro has some connections. Who knows what he's working on? Perhaps it's an experiment the way they did for Captain America. Perhaps they're experimenting on him and he is in fact the experiment.
But what if we were to give you enough compensation to replace your salary?
It's not about compensation. It's about they can say me go out.
I mean, if we were to give you enough, like every year, every month, you have money coming in, like a monthly deposit, so you don't have to do that.
And so Larry's saying, look, what if we just paid your salary and you had to quit your job? We do that. You can come and train with us. How much could it be? Bro isn't making millions of dollars, and so it's well worth it. Hey, Smaev, look, you can fly in with me. We'll set you up with a house. We're going to go train together. We're going to document everything. This is a very smart business move from Larry Wheels.
I mean, unless you enjoy doing it. I don't know. Do you like to do that job?
It's very unusual for me. Hear it from you, yes.
But we can talk more.
And so Smaev is like, look, what I do is very unusual. And Larry says, hey, we'll talk about it off camera. Now, hopefully what he does is not involving Sweet and Blow. I don't believe Smaev has an OF, but who knows? It's 2025. No one knows what's happening behind those closed doors.
I understand.
Yeah, only if you're open-minded, we can talk more. But if you want to keep everything the way it is.
We have time to think and talk about now just the training, so let's go.
And so Larry's saying, look, if you're open-minded, we can talk off camera. Make it happen. They're still going.
You have more calories than most guys on the open stage already. 10,000 is...
Sometimes I can eat less.
And so Smaev apparently has 10,000 calories a day, but here's the truth. It's not every single day. Some days he's 10,000 calories, other days he's 5,000 calories, and he's trying to make up for it. But he doesn't actually consume 10,000 calories. I know you're looking at him and thinking he's 330 pounds. He must be eating 10,000 calories. he doesn't. The odds of him needing 10,000 calories a day when, listen, he's not even double my size. I weigh over 190 times 2. That's 380 plus pounds. He's 330. And so I'm eating about 4,000 calories a day and I'm racing bikes. I'm doing way more cardio than him. Remember previously he said he doesn't do cardio. Sometimes he walks a little bit. And so yes, he does a lot of this. You know, a lot of that 300 reps minimum in each and every workout, but that doesn't burn a lot of calories. And so 4,000 times 2 is 8. If this man is averaging 8,000 calories a day, I would be shocked. I'm betting he eats probably closer to 6, maybe 7,000 calories.
You're already living the lifestyle of the guys who are doing this for a living.
I try mix it with usual life. It's hard, but I just enjoy and like it. And that's all.
But could you imagine if this was your job? If you got paid to do this, like, can you see yourself doing that? Like, imagine you don't have to have factory job. You just train.
And so Larry, he's not going to stop. I mean, think of it. Why do you think he traveled for 2 days to meet this man? He wants to collab with him. He wants to work with him. He's thinking, I need to get him on board. It's like a recruiter. Perhaps he's at the top university in the world and he wants the #1 prospect to play for his team. This is it. Larry is pitching him hard, but maybe he needs to go harder than last time.
There's no free time for you to miss home, but it's the long trips, right, that are difficult, like going away for weeks or months.
Especially when you do kids.
Yeah.
This will be a big problem for both of us, yes.
You have no kids now?
It's a secret.
And so Larry brings out the big dog questions, you know. You got any kids? Este es un secreto. No van a explicar.
In, maybe you know, Nizhny Novgorod, it's 3 hours right from here.
And so traveling is hard. Perhaps he has kids. He doesn't want to miss his family. He has to drive 6 hours to get to the airport. And if he gets there, he's then going to have to train. Fly to anywhere. If he gets to the United States, it's 24 hours of flying on top of that. And so imagine how difficult it is to travel and train and stay on task at the same time. But Larry, he's saying, you bring everyone with you, you reset your life up, and you train with me and we go to the moon. Not literally, but we take our careers there. Back to Gregging our Doucettes for 2 hours straight. We're doing agonist-antagonistic training. And so for a while, we train the biceps and we then switch over to the triceps. And that is how we roll. This is partial range of motion, not science-based lifting. There's no long-range partials. There's none of that stuff. Remember, Mike Israetel is going to say that if he trained like Mike, he would have at least 2 more inches on his arms. But as you can see, 26 inches is enough. And so even though training like Mr. Mike from Renaissance Periodation, even though that would help him to grow at least 2-inch bigger arms, and I'm being sarcastic, insert Dr. Berg.
Thanks for watching.
He's still going to train like this because this is how he likes to train, and how you like to train, as long as you're training harder than last time, that is how you build muscle.
When we was in middle school, we trained in minus 34.
Wow. Minus 50.
Yes.
So did you train in coat?
Minus 34.
Outside?
Yeah. But it was too many snow in the time that we go like this.
That's hardcore, man. That's hardcore.
Back in his day, they used to train in minus 34 and they had to walk 10 miles to school there and back each way uphill with a headwind in both directions. It was hard. Way harder than last time.
I stopped training calves only once a week and they become smaller. But when I training every day, I don't know why. Only with body weight I stand home and 30-40 minutes I do no stop.
30-40 minutes?
Non-stop.
And so Smaev saying, look, when I used to train my calves twice a week, they were 59 centimeters without a pump. That's almost 24 inches. Now that I'm training them once a week, they're significantly smaller. And so that is science-based lifting. He's saying, I did this, they were this size, now I'm doing that, and they're this size. But I'm not focusing on my calves right now. They're big enough. Right now, I want to have the biggest arms in the world. And so this is actual science-based lifting. not reading a study with a bunch of soccer moms and quoting what they did for 8 weeks while misusing statistical analysis in order to prove whatever you're saying. Guys, you have no ideas how bad the misuse of statistical analysis actually is. If you understood statistics, remember, you'd have to go and get a degree, a master's, and so on exactly how you can manipulate science to bend it towards what you want. They do whatever they want when they do these studies. Companies will fund studies and they will literally pay off the statistician to use the statistics that they want in order to prove whatever they're saying. The study wasn't good enough. Let's just throw that one away. We won't publish this one. Let's do it again, or better yet, let's repeat it 10 times and post the most impressive results. Have you ever thought of that? And so the next time you see that science says something, please be careful.
For body weight, you can do for back pull-ups and rows. For push-ups, if it's too easy for you, you can do it with wife on the back.
I saw you do video with 2 guys push-ups.
Yes, it was on street and forest when we train. He take 1 guy, I take 2.
Did he just say that he took 1 guy and that he took 2 in the woods? Man, this training is next level. 10 more sets of banging your forehead on the bar.
For example, today we do 40 or 400 or 500 hammer curls on each arm. And for example, like this, 400 or 500 dips. And that's all workout.
And so they've done 400 to 500 reps for the biceps and 400 to 500 reps for the triceps. They're not even counting how many sets they're doing. They're literally counting reps. And so remember, just because science says something, it doesn't mean it has to be true.
Me, I get it bad in the scalp. Oh, very bad. Where every morning there's blood on the pillow if I eat bad. Especially if I have a high sugar diet.
And so Larry says if he has a high sugar diet, he bleeds from his forehead onto his pillow while he sleeps. And so where's the science on that? You know, Larry knows this for his body. Myself, I can eat as much sugar as I want and I don't bleed from my forehead. But for Larry, that is how it affects him. And so just because some study says you can or cannot eat sugar, it doesn't mean it to be true.
My arms have never been tighter. I don't know how many thousands of reps we did, but sure enough to say the pump was accomplished. Great workout, man. Nearly 4 hours deep in this workout, and I bet this isn't even the typical intensity or length of your workouts as there's some interruptions.
And so Larry says they've done well over 1,000 reps. They've been training for over 4 hours. Now, you don't need to train like this. I'm not saying that this is ideal. I'm not saying that you can't do full range of motion. But what I am saying is you need to experiment on yourself. Sample size 1, you. You can read all the science studies that you want to learn about what other people are doing, but then you're going to have to experiment on yourself to see what works best. Do you really think that I would have guessed that training my entire body twice a week would have put on more muscle than my training in my past? But here I am at 50 years of age, racing bikes 6 and 7 days a week. You get the drift, and I'm putting on size. At 50, I thought at 45, hey, every year after this, I'm going to lose probably 1% of my size, probably 1 or 2 pounds of muscle. And by the time I'm 50, I'll probably have 10 pounds less muscle. After all, I am doing a lot of cardio, and so it's to be expected. But I'm getting bigger, stronger. How is this possible? The T-plug stack, Turk, Platinum, and GO2 Max. It works. Is it my fault? Am I lying to you when I say that these 2 products are extremely effective for not only for myself, but many of the tens of thousands of people who are buying it? You can doubt me. You can think I'm a snake oil salesman. You can think anything. But honestly, if you don't believe me, why are you even watching this video right now? Like if you've gotten this far in the video and you're still watching it, do you really think that I'm a liar? Do you really think that I need to make more tens of millions of dollars? Do I really need to do that? I love making money. I don't need to, but I'm trying to sell you what I do in fact know that works. I'm not lying. I'm not going to minimize what I'm doing. I'm not going to pretend that I'm poor. I'm just telling you the facts, the truth. These are the best supplements in the world. If you don't believe me, you get a money-back guarantee and a $20 gift card, and so you can try it risk-free. What do you have to lose? Literally, you buy it, and if you don't like it, all the money you spent on it, you get it back, and on top of that, a $20 gift card. And so what do you have to lose? Literally nothing, but you have 20 to gain.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Andrey Smaev, brother, you've been the most requested person on my channel for collaboration, and must say, you absolutely exceeded expectations.
Andrey Smaev greatly exceeded expectations. What an incredible video. Looking for more content from himself and Larry Wheels. Please go give him a follow as well as Larry Wheels. You can tell this is a great and wonderful man. And I can't wait to see what this man as well as Larry Wheels does in the future. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you liked it. Watch one of those two bloops. Don't forget about HDLT supplements. Also code CICO, 50% off the S'mores protein bars. Absolutely delicious. 230 calories, 20 grams of protein. The cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team. Remember, we're looking to sponsor athletes. Imagine if we could sponsor Andrey Smaev. We're looking for sponsored athletes as well as ambassadors. And so if you're interested, click the link and apply. And if you want to sell HDLT supplements in your stores and or gyms, click as well. And until next time, I am out.